everyone, and welcome to the final day of Concorso Short Film Festival. I'm Caterina.
And I'm Sofia.
And today we're here with Zénó, the director of Fox Tossing, a Hungarian short film about a long-lost blood sport that was popular in Baroque aristocracy, that consists of throwing foxes for entertainment. Hi Zénó, and thank you for being here.
Hi everyone, and thank you for having me, guys.
So, at first glance, your movie is about animal cruelty. However, you often refer to your work as a sort of commentary on power dynamics in human societies. So, can you please tell us more about that, and how did you convey this message using specific animation techniques?
Well, I love animals and I'm highly against animal cruelty, but I didn't wanted to make a short film exclusively about animal protection. We are always bad to harm animals, and I found this interesting phenomenon called fox tossing, this blood sport, and the contrast between the suffering of these animals and the aristocratic milieu inspired me to make this film. And I think it's an interesting thing to draw a parallel between the suffering of these helpless animals and those who are in power. They sentence them to die, basically. And if I translate this to, I believe, today's society, we can be just as helpless as these foxes to those who are in power. And I used traditional 2D animation because, well, that's what I'm good at, and that's my way to go, basically. Yes, and I didn't really have much of a resource of these phenomenon, only a few etchings and contemporary descriptions, so I try to use my imagination as well, somewhat, to fill in the gaps.
And also your unique style of color and graphic lines portrays the character in a very peculiar and almost, I would say, grotesque way. They all look very theatrical and as if they're wearing a mask. So, can you please tell us a bit more about these choices and why you?
I tried to mix the graphical style with my. I tried to create the graphical style by mixing contemporary arts and my kind of drawing style, and I wanted to dehumanize these characters as much as possible, and somewhat I don't know the English word for it, but I wanted to focus on the foxes. That's why they were in color and yes, and stuff like that.
And in the final scene of your short film, there's a small redemption for the foxes,
Yeah.
as one of them bites the hand of a nobleman and runs away. So, in this context of power dynamics, did you want to suggest that there's a way to escape this helplessness?
This is an interesting question. I think, realistically speaking, I chose this ending. First I wanted to make like an Eat the Rich kind of movie when everyone gets what they deserve and the foxes start some kind of revolution or something like that. But realistically speaking, I don't really believe that someone from that down below can reach the top of the hierarchy and cause any real harm to those who are in power. So that's why I chose to end the film like this, the way that they couldn't even bite the nobleman, but even one of their men. And it may be a start of something, yes.
And about your career, so you're not only an animator but also a graphic artist. So we wanted to ask, how do these artistic means of expression merge in your career, and if you're working on any project right now?
Yes, I'm much more of an experimental animation guy than a traditional animator, and I always strive for things that are more experimental than like character animation. and now I'm working on an expressive short film about well, how do I say it, confusing things that surround us nowadays, and it's gonna be an experimental animated short, and it's gonna be really scratchy and kind of grim look to it, and I want to merge my graphical style with much more. I want to create a much more dynamic approach than in this short film focusing. Yep.
Okay, so thank you for your time
Thank you so
and
much
for joining us today, and good luck on the competition.
Thank you so much, guys.